Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another awesome Godzilla figure. Godzilla. So we want to say a great big thank you to
Hiya Toys
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. So this is another one from their Exquisite Basic line.
Yes.
And it is from Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yes.
So it says ages 15 plus because it is considered a collectible. And let's go ahead and turn the box around. Oh, there you have it on the side. Very cool.
Some picture of the figure.
And then, of course, some writing that... Well,
yeah,
we
exactly.
know some of it. That says Godzilla.
Yes, I can read the Godzilla.
So, and then on the other side is the other artwork. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, different picture.
Very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get Godzilla out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and there's Godzilla. He looks really awesome.
He
Just
really does.
wait till you see this figure. So I'm going to show you some of the details and then let John show off the articulation, which is absolutely amazing on this figure. You're just not going to believe it. Let's go ahead and start with all the details on his tail. So you can see all the scales going up. And on the back, there's the 3 rows of scales going all the way up. I hope you can pick that up in that light. Look at all the textures on him. Really, really cool. All the little folds in his neck, his arms, his claws. There he is from the front. So let's go ahead and take a look at his head sculpt. That's really awesome. There's the other side. And you have all these different little folds and grooves and textures that make him just come to life. Really, really cool. Make that his skin look really real.
Yeah, the texturing on this is just outstanding. It just really is exquisite.
Yes. And look at the claws on his toes, really cool, on his feet. Very, very awesome. And then his jaw does open, but I'm going to let John show that off because that's in the awesomeness of the articulation of this figure. And I think you'll be able to see even more detail as he shows off the articulation of this Godzilla.
Okay, so let's take a look. So if we start at the tail, you'll see there's quite a few points of articulation in the tail. You got like different sections all going down. So you can kind of get different, get more of a realistic movement in the tail, which is really cool.
It's almost like sections of a snake.
Yeah, it really is. But it's just really cool how they've been able to get that. He also has articulation, obviously at the hips, at the knees, and then also at the ankles. The ankles will twist. As well as pivoting to a certain extent, but obviously he doesn't need but just so much pivot in his ankles. He actually has like a point at the waist, so he can kind of twist from side to side, and actually even kind of go down slightly. Obviously he can't go back because of the spines, but he can go forward some. He's also got articulation at the shoulder, and it'll extend some as well as going around. Also at the elbows, and if I can hold it, it will bend and twist. Then of course he's got articulation at the wrists. Then if we move up to the head, he actually has several points of articulation at the neck. You can kind of see the different pieces, so that way if I can get him head on, he can kind of go from side to side, and of course the head will turn as well. So really, really well articulated figure. And then if I come in on the head, you can actually see the mouth is articulated as well, so you can get those cool open mouth shots. And if you look, actually his tongue is actually articulated as well, so you can kind of move it up and down in his mouth depending on how you want it, which is just like above and beyond. I was just floored that the
I think it's the first
tongue actually
articulated
moved.
tongue I've seen.
Yeah, so really impressed with the articulation on this figure, and he just looks outstanding.
All right, so there's one last look at
the Exquisite Basic Godzilla
from
Godzilla vs. Kong.
And we want to say another great big thank you to
Hiya Toys
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. This is really an awesome figure. I had
really
no
is.
idea it was going to have all of that detail and articulation. He just looks really awesome. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.